Hi, I'm Doug.
And I'm Cathy.
And this is Maggie Mae. Join us as we follow the moon. Today we're going to take you to two really cute small towns in South Dakota. And these are kind of like gateway towns that you'll probably pass through whether you plan to or not. We're going to start off today at Hill City, which is just as you go into where Crazy Horse Monument is. And next we're going to take you to Keystone, which is kind of the entrance to Rushmore. So come along and enjoy.
Thanks.
Now as you enter Hill City, the sign that we're showing you there is actually right at the Visitor Information Center. And there is a Civilian Conservation Corps museum built into that building. So that's a nice little stop also.
It sure is.
But you just, a short ways, just a couple of blocks from there, you start to get into the town. And you'll see these small towns that really are the gateway to the two big attractions in the area. All kinds of lodging, restaurants, shopping, souvenirs. And they're just really cute little towns.
Yeah, they are.
Now, Hill City is just before you get to the Crazy Horse Monument. Beautiful little area. And over here on our left, you'll see this train. And that's part of the 1880 train that runs between Hill City and Keystone. We'll show you the depot in Keystone for that when we get over there. That's a locomotive they've got out along the road, but they've got a nice depot there, and you can schedule your trips back and forth between the two towns. Love the old cars. There's a lot of neat old cars. I don't know if they are traveling in caravans, but you see a lot of them in the area. Now this was something that we kind of got captivated with. Doll's chainsaw art. There's one here in Hill City. There's a few more around. We'll show you another one here in a bit. But they do a lot of really big sculptures. This one is famous for having the world's largest Smokey the Bear. And this is what the little town of Hill City looks like. Really, really cute town. And a lot of people just pass right straight through here on their way back to Crazy Horse. But it's really worth the stop.
It sure is.
I thought Sasquatch was dressed rather dapper there. You can see the one restaurant or bar across the street there had nice seating up on the top floor. You've got a beautiful view from up there. There's a Harley Davidson store right there in the middle of town.
The places actually get a little busy.
Yeah, they sure do. And there you can get your Sturgis shirts, 3 for $30. This was a little plaza built back in off the street. And there is a section here where some of the buildings are a little bit more newer and modern, but there's a lot of the old-timey buildings down along there too. Dog Mom, I thought that would be appropriate.
Oh yeah.
This was a little shop that we got in trouble. I mean, we stopped at, and they all kinds of beautiful rocks, gems, jewelry, and I love these lighted columns.
Oh, those were beautiful. We couldn't find one that would fit in the motorhome.
That's right. Thank goodness. Turtle Town, that had all kinds of chocolates and fudge right out there on the sidewalk. And just as you leave Hill City, you'll come to the Prairie Berry Winery. This is a fifth generation winery, and when they first came here, there were no grapes growing native in South Dakota, so they started making them with chokeberries. They started making them with rhubarb, all things that were native to the area. Now there is some grapes being grown there now, and they do offer some regular grape-based wine. But some of these other wines that they offered were really neat. You get a nice sampling there if you like. Next up is Keystone. And Keystone is kind of the entry point to Rushmore. So if you're going to Mount Rushmore, you'll go right through here, and that's the 1880 train where it comes into Keystone.
And you can take it as a round trip. You can get off in one town and shop a little bit, and then get back on and come back to your car.
That would be a nice little trip. And they're all vintage steam locomotives. I love the storefronts here. There are a lot of places that do helicopter rides. I think there's 2 or 3 right there in Keystone that will take you a helicopter up towards Mount Rushmore. This is the Borglum Museum, all on the beginnings of how Mount Rushmore was carved. Now, we showed you Dahl's chainsaw art over in Hill City. This is one they have over here in Keystone. And notice that guy back there.
I knew I'd find him.
Absolutely, he's out there. And when he's that big, he's hard to miss.
Those were amazing.
Yes, they were. They're not incredibly inexpensive, but they are beautiful, and they do offer some smaller pieces too.
I love that one.
Yeah, that was really amazing. And you'll see a little creek flowing right along the edge of the road in town. Now you'll see that yellow sign there for Boss's Pizza and Chicken. They've actually just moved a few storefronts down to the right recently. This is their new location. We stopped in there for lunch. Real nice interior seating as well as the patio. And I got a pizza. And Cathy had the chicken. And
it was good.
Both real good, yeah. So we kicked around the downtown for a little bit after we had lunch. And this one, when you see the downtown right here along the main road, this is not necessarily the old part of the downtown. We'll show you that here in just a moment. I like this building. It was a tall 2-story building that gave you a nice covered porch. This is an idea of what some of the saloons look like there. If you drive just north into town a little bit further, you'll see more lodging and that sort of thing. This is on your way out to Rushmore. You're only about 2 miles from the entrance to Mount Rushmore here. But over along the left, if you're looking for just something quick, there's a Subway in there, there's a Dairy Queen in there. That's a busy little plaza there on the left, just as you leave the town. This is a side road that goes off, and this actually takes you into the historic downtown in Keystone. They've built some motels out here along the river. And you'll go just a short ways up here, and the road's going to make a curve to the left.
It seems like this was probably the original route, and then the other one cut through, and that's where they came up with all of the shops and stuff.
There's a little gold mining, gold camp right there on the right-hand side. And this is actually the old original main street of Keystone before the 4-lane road came through for ease of access to Mount Rushmore.
It's a little more residential.
Yeah, definitely. But if you're going to either of those attractions, definitely you're going to be driving through them. It's a great place to stop, stretch, get a bite to eat, and enjoy your time in South Dakota. Well, Cathy, what did you think about our day in Hill City and Keystone, South Dakota?
This has been a lot of fun.
It's been a really nice, relaxing day. And think about this when you come to South Dakota. If you are going to Crazy Horse Memorial, or if you're going to Mount Rushmore, stop in these little towns. They're full of businesses, full of eateries, and there's a lot of small business owners that really appreciate you stopping by. So with that, if you've enjoyed the video today, leave us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed, watch for the button over in this corner at the end of the video. Tap that button, ring the notification bell, and that way you'll know when every one of our videos come out.
And thank you for following us as we follow the moon.